I'm Eric Novak, and coming up, I'm going to take a look at the all-new 2016 Honda Civic. There's very few particular automotive models that are as important to an automaker as the Honda Civic is to Honda. Let's face it, since it arrived in North America in the 1970s, it's been their flagship car. In fact, in Canada, it's been the #1 selling passenger vehicle for the past 17 years. I've never been a die-hard Civic Nation member. I've always thought the car is okay, but it's never been one that was on my top 3 list or anything like that. However, when I saw the new aggressive look of this 2016 Civic, I gotta admit, I've taken a notice in it and I've taken a great interest in reviewing it. So on this review, I'm gonna find out, am I gonna become a member of Civic Nation? When I first saw this new 2016 Civic at the launch, it really caught my eye. Why? It's so dramatically different from the previous generation models. This is a modern, sleek, far more aggressive Civic than I've really seen before. These new lines sloping down front, the new front end, even the new signature back end, I gotta admit, they're probably not gonna appeal to everybody, but it certainly caught my eye, and I gotta imagine I'm not alone. It's definitely distinctive. The 10th generation Honda Civic is all new, and one of the more noticeable areas of that is right here under the hood. Under the upper 2 trims, including the Touring, which I'm using for my tester, is a brand new 1.5 liter 16 valve turbo engine. Now that's right, turbo. It's the first utilization of turbo engines for Honda vehicles in North America. It puts out 174 horsepower and 162 pound-feet of torque. That's pretty good. In my driving experience, it's been more than sufficient on highway acceleration and great on cruising. Overall, it's a really good engine, and again, something brand new on the 10th generation Civic. So, compact cars are just that. They're compact, which often means you're sacrificing in the back row. But I'm 5'11" and I'm sitting here, and it's actually quite comfortable. I certainly have enough room. I don't think the seat is moved all the way to the back, but I still have a good inch or 2 of room. Plenty of headroom, so generally pretty comfortable inside the second row of the compact Honda Civic. And actually, I should also mention one of the other benefits of the back row, for the Touring model at least, second row heated seats. Big benefit for some. If you're going to make a more stylish and aggressive Civic, it's probably going to appeal to a younger demographic, so you might as well increase some of the additional style elements inside as well. And inside the cockpit area of the new 2016, there's a lot of difference. There's so much to like about this. It certainly is more modern. The 7-inch touchscreen, while admittedly it still has one of my least favorite items, the sliding up and down of the volume controls. There are plenty of apps and menu items in here for the new music folks. It's you have Apple CarPlay, it's Android available, there's Bluetooth streaming, the sound system is a booming 450 watt stereo system. It's full of great stuff. The center console, nice LCD screen. It's very easy to read, very intuitive. All the instruments are here. There's a great feature that Honda's now including called brake hold. So if you're a city driver, for example, and you hate the putting on your foot on the brake and accelerating, every time you come to a stop, there's this button you press, it's brake hold, and what it basically does is it holds the car in place. You take your foot off the brake, you can rest, and to simply let it go, all you do is press on the gas, you're good to go again. It's going to be a big fatigue saver, which is something that works really well. Perhaps one of my favorite features though on the steering wheel, and I don't normally mention this when I review cars, but the volume control on the steering wheel is something pretty neat. Now, yeah, sure, you press it up and down, you see it in all the cars, but the one thing that this Honda does is it's got a slide sliding feature. All you really do is slide with your thumb without having to press up and down, and it's very intuitive and go. In fact, as I'm about to take off and have some fun here, why don't I just slide up and hear the sound system, that 450 sound system go. You might think that with 1.5 liters for an engine, you're not getting the same horsepower you would need, but it's not true at all. I'm getting all the acceleration power that I need, but what I'm getting in return as a benefit is fuel economy. I'm really seeing great fuel economy with this new Civic engine. In fact, I can remember driving some hybrids where my combined fuel efficiency was not as good as I've been getting so far combined with this one. So really a great combination of certainly more than enough acceleration as well as great fuel economy with this engine. Anytime an automaker completely redesigns its signature flagship model, there's risk involved. There's even more risk involved if you completely change it, such as Honda did with the 10th generation 2016 Honda Civic. Now, as I mentioned off the top, I wasn't always really a Honda Civic Nation member. I always appreciated the car. I knew it was good. I knew it was reliable, but I didn't really love it. Now that I've had a chance to be inside this 2016 Civic sedan, I've really grown to love its looks. I like how it drives. I like all of the amenities. Well, I guess I'm going to have to admit, I'm now a Civic Nation member. This is a really good car. This touring model also is priced quite right. In Canada, the top-end touring is priced under $27,000 MSRP. The DX will get you at around $14,500 or $15,000, but for a fully loaded, really modern, stylish car well under $30,000, I think it's quite likely that the record for Honda as being the top-selling passenger car in Canada is going to extend perhaps an 18th, 19th year, or even beyond. Give this car a try, go to a dealership and give it a whirl if it's in your sights, because I think, like me, you might become converted. I enjoyed this review, I hope you did too. Till next time, I'm Eric Novak. Thanks for watching. If you like this review, we've got more of them, both written and video, at www.envirodad.com. There's also a Facebook page for you to like, and you know what? We're even doing Twitter as well.